Other interesting political news, you have Kamala Harris to give opportunity, but only to African-American men, as she continues to try to shill for votes, which, yeah, we look at the demographics of where she's lost the most votes. Yeah, the African-American community, especially men, they ain't voting for Kamala, statistically speaking. Granted, that being said, not many people will. Well, dead people might, but nevertheless. This is straight from Kamala Harris's, post on X Twitter. She has, I don't know what you call it. It's not an infographic, but it's just not painted. It's a colored background with white font. At least it's easy to read. Now, before she says, quote, "Black men deserve a president who cares about making their lives better." I agree. That person's called Donald Trump, who, when he was in office, everyone made more money. There was less inflation, no war, manufacturing, pretty much everyone's good. But let's hear what Kamala is offering. Now, this is, again, let me know in the comments, what the heck do you call it? Where it's a picture, where it's just a colored background with a font on it. I don't say it's F- for marketing, but especially didn't put a logo or anything on it, but I partially digress. The text says, quote, "Harris Wall's policy. Kamala Harris will create an opportunity agenda for black men to provide 1 million loans that are fully forgivable, up to $20,000 for black entrepreneurs and others who want to start a business." So is that the legalese saying, and others? So technically anyone could apply for it, but they won't actually get it. Because again, legally speaking, we're in America, the land of the free, home of the brave, where all men are created equal. You have equal access and opportunity. So maybe that's her cop out. Say, oh yeah, although the headline says, black men. She says, oh yeah, black entrepreneurs and others start a business. This is the same administration might give people student loan forgiveness and medical resources and even fiscal resources during the pandemic based on their race, which not just illegal, but morally vacuous. Another bullet point says, quote, "Support education, training, and mentorship programs that lead to good paying jobs for black men, including pathways to becoming teachers," which, mentorship programs. So that one for sure is exclusive. It's not, it didn't say or others. Perhaps because it's not a specific statistic talking about, physical amounts. It also says protect. Well, that's hilarious. Now she likes crypto. Trump is winning that argument for a while. Well, here's, that's going to be a really hard campaign in terms of the keyboarders who work at her campaign. All day long, they have to do Control, Copy, Control, V, or also known as copy paste. They got to go to Trump's website, take policy, copy, paste it. Talk about a rough and, talk about a stressful job. So she wants to protect cryptocurrency investments so the black men who make them know their money is safe. Wait, aren't you the same person who wants to tax unrealized gains? I digress. She wants to launch a national health initiative focused on the illnesses that disproportionately impact black men. And this, I think, is most insulting. She says, oh yeah, another thing that will specifically help black men: legalize recreational marijuana and create opportunities for black Americans to succeed in the new industry. Considering that, disproportionate amount of African American gentlemen enjoy the devil's lettuce, which I'm sure she didn't get called out for that. But yeah, that's her plan for the opportunity. You know what she could do that would help everyone? Yeah, decrease inflation, secure the border, aka, decrease the supply of people who can get jobs. Yeah, because the greater supply, lower demand, lower wages. But maybe everyone thought this is going to turn it all around. They're all going to vote for her now. No, probably not, but let's have the comment section. And this was her most viral thing of all, I was going to say, in quite some time. It got 20.8 million views, which, quite a view. Not to brag, but I got 6 views of my video last week and 2 likes. I think one was from my friend, but nevertheless, another friendly reminder to like this video and subscribe. It may very well help my speaking ineptitudes, which I know there are many. I first started the show, brilliant subscribers, but yeah, I think that was because at the time, or coincidence, or is it? I spoke even worse than I do now, spoke even more quickly than I do now, mostly monotone, and stumbled over my words like Joe Biden trying to crawl upstairs. It was pretty bad, but as I slowly but surely gained more subscribers, I become more fluent in speaking, more articulate. Granted, the bar was quite low, some might say it's just a modicum of improvement, but I suspect it's improvement nevertheless. Feeling the theory, the more people that subscribe, the better I'll become at speaking, and someday have an entire episode in perfect speaking ability. Tall order, some might say, but you have to shoot for the stars. So if you can do me a favor, click that button and tell your friends. I really appreciate it. And or tell your enemies. They might become your friends. Or they might hate the content so much they just further annoys them, which, again, brownie points as well. And interesting enough, one of the worst ratios I've seen in quite some time. See, you didn't click the button. That's why I stumbled again. Again, it tapped 20.8 million views, but only 28,000 likes, which, yeah, that's pretty anemic to say the least. Now, scrolling down the comment section, one of the first and most popular ones comes from Donald J. Trump posts from his True Social, which very long, cumbersome username, but nevertheless, says, quote, "Can you imagine if Trump put out something and replaced the black with white? This would be the most racist thing ever put out by a sitting vice president and candidate for president." Got 26,000 likes, which means nearly ratioed by the number of comments and volume. She is in that regard. You also have End Wokeness saying, quote, "Bribing voters and discrimination on the basis of race is illegal." Getting 67,000 likes. She did get ratioed. And I liked it. Not just the ratio, the fact that happened, but also like that. Catturd simply has a hand pointing up emoji saying racist, getting 22,000 likes. Gunther Eagleman says, quote, "Blatant racism," getting 28,000 likes. AKA says, "We're going to vote for Trump and you're going to be unemployed," getting 5.5 thousand likes, which, no, she'll never be unemployed. She would get a job at MSNBC, CNN, or ABC, make six figures, and give her some book deals, and she'd probably make $4 million per speech she gives at these conferences, like Hillary Clinton, who never actually released what she spoke about, but she made all that money just for going to a conference. Which I should say, for the record, nothing suspicious about Hillary Clinton or those conferences or those speaking fees that she got. Yeah, like $250,000 plus for a speaking engagement. She does not have a disproportionate amount of people around her, who committed suicide. She is a strong, beautiful, intelligent, not corrupt woman. I coincidentally want to say I would never end my life prematurely and plan to live a very long, fulfilling life. Just coincidentally, I want to throw it out there. Going back to the comic section, Cash Loren says, "Only racists like Kamala separate America by race. Vote for Trump and make all Americans' lives affordable again." Getting 5,000 likes. Let's see. The rabbit hole says, "Didn't we fight the war to make buying black money legal?" Wow, getting 7.2 thousand likes. Kamala Harris HQ Live says, "Yeah, they do, and it's not you. The data shows it. Here's what Trump did." Says, here's a good info. It says, "The lie. Trump recorded high black unemployment." Against the responding Kamala Harris says, quote, "The truth. Prior to the pandemic, Trump set records for the lowest African American unemployment. After the liberal COVID shutdowns, the jobs came back, and Kamala is trying to take credit for it. Here's the facts. Under Trump, African American employment hit a record low. In fact, African American hit the lowest level since the government started tracking unemployment in 1972, January. After the pandemic lockdowns, it took Biden and Kamala 2 years to get African American unemployment to where Trump had it. During Trump's pre-pandemic economy, black median weekly earnings increased by an average of 4.1%, outpacing the 3.4% growth it's seen with white workers. Incentives from Trump Opportunity Zones attracted $75 billion in capital for underserved communities in the last 2 years, created around 500,000 jobs, and set a path to lift 1 million people out of poverty." They got 1,000 likes for that one. Greg says, "My black friend who I convicted to buy Bitcoin will be happy to see this." Got 10,000 likes. Valentino Go says, "You're so desperate you're now offering 20K to black men to help you campaign." Getting 5.4 thousand likes. Let's see. I haven't seen a single positive comment thus far. Not cherry picking them. I'm literally reading the top ones. Paul Zupa says, "Kamala's pandering to black men is insulting to all Americans, especially black men. She's supposed to be helping all Americans. Instead, she's targeting only people walking away from her. That's not what leaders do. Shame on Kamala." They got 4.9 thousand likes. Valentino Gomez also says, "Bribing black men, $10,000 will not help you." Barack Obama, brothers, getting 4.9 thousand likes. Matt Wallace says, "Kamala is losing so bad she's resorting to racist fake bribes," getting 2.5 thousand likes. Well, disappointed. Planet of Memes did not in fact respond in meme form, but just simple text. But this alleged Planet of Memes says, quote, "Your pandering to black American men is disgusting and degrading," getting 5.2 thousand likes. Brother Eagleman also says, "Buying votes should be criminal," getting 5.7 thousand likes. Let's see. Levercat Media TM says, "New title, ma'am." It's a picture of Kamala laughing. Saying, "Pander in Chief," getting 65 likes. Doobie says, "How is this real?" Getting 20,000 likes. IO says, "This is overt racial discrimination," getting 24,000 likes. Jeez. Cynical Publicist says, "How about we have a president who makes all lives better in America?" Getting 6.4 thousand likes. May says, "This is what America has come to. Politicians using our tax money to pay groups of people who vote for them. This is so sad." Getting 12,000 likes. Shibuti Nakimoto says, "This is really illegal under the 14th Amendment, right? It's kind of terrible to pull the rug. Black men have been promising them something illegal. You're literally a former general attorney. You understand the law, right? So this isn't incompetence but malice." Getting 9.8 thousand likes. Let's see. Tommy Loren says, "This looks pretty racist and unconstitutional." Getting 14 likes. Not the B says, "Your lack of respect for black men is abhorrent." Getting 1.6 thousand likes. And A plus, you're using a fancy word. We don't use that word enough. Let's see. The Crippen says, "Elon Musk will be pleased to hear that since he's an African American." Getting 1.9 thousand likes. Officer Liu says black men were waking up to the Democrat plantation. We aren't voting for you, unquote, getting 8.8 thousand likes, which I haven't seen a single contrarian statement or anyone sticking up for Kamala or supporting her in this regard, which also Don Luker simply said, shut up, thought, getting 3.1 thousand likes. Let's see. I mean, this might be a Chris Christie ratio, a fascinating political phenomenon in which Chris Christie, twice when he was running for Republican nominee, had 0 positive comments in his social media when he posted something, which is statistically impossible because presumably he had, family, friends, and allegedly a campaign staff. Yeah, he had 2 times where we looked at every single comment of Chris Christie's and if they responded to Chris Christie's post, not a single one of them had a positive thing to say. Not to lie, but I had 3 comments on a video last week. And only 2 of them were divisive or pejorative. Though, again, any critical, constructive feedback is appreciated. So one of the most negative ratioed tweets ever. Also illegal. Granted, rules for, I'm sure, in terms of even if it is illegal, she won't be held accountable. They never are. But yeah, they are pandering. They're trying to pander as much as possible. I'm sure they are irate that the Supreme Court shot down their idea to quote unquote forgive student loans when, again, it's just redistributing it to people who pay taxes, to people who took out the loans. I bet they are still irate about that. Let's see. But let me look at, they'll keep trying. They're not going to give up overnight. What do you think she'll do next in terms of, this is clearly a bribe, but she's trying to get back that demographic that they've been losing time and time again as we're shifting more and more to the Republican side of the political aisle. At this point, is there anything she can do to salvage that? Do you think there's anything she can do to turn things around realistically? Let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.